All right, guys, in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can get a 450 internal score with Navy Federal, everyone's favorite credit union. All right, so the first thing you need to ask yourself is how do I know what my internal score with Navy Federal is? So there's a couple ways. So the first thing is you can actually call them, speak to a rep, or message them in the portal and ask them directly, what is my internal score? Sometimes they'll push back. They're not really required to tell you what their internal score is. But the second way that you can do it is actually by a denial letter. So you'll get a denial letter if you apply for a product. They're supposed to tell you why you got denied. But on the back of the letter, usually it'll tell you, or somewhere on that letter, it'll tell you what your internal score with Navy Federal is. So the next question is, what is an internal score? So basically, an internal score is it's just a score, right? It's just a score that they keep internally between the customer and themselves, right? The relationship between the consumer and the bank. What is that score? And the way you grow that internal score is, and the range for Navy Federal internal score is 100 to 450, right? 100 being the lowest, highest being the 450. And how you raise that score is you start to really focus on relationship banking with Navy Federal. It's not talked about a lot, but Navy Federal is really a relationship bank. Obviously, you have to be a military, you have to be affiliated military to get in with them. But they're really relationship based as far as how many products you have with them, because they want to continue to provide products to someone who's invested in them. So the more products you have with Navy Federal, like a personal checking account with them, make sure you have direct deposit, right? You can get it with a personal loan. You can get credit cards. You can do the pledge loans. You can do savings account. Another hack is you never want to get insufficient funds on your account. Make sure you have it on auto pay. Make sure that you show them that you're able to take on more, apply and get approved and manage more of their products. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell notification. That way you can notify whenever I post a new video. Also, smash that like button. Smash that like button. And let me know in the comments if this is your first time here so I can welcome you to the family. So the more products you have with Navy Federal, the more likely they'll give you more products, and the higher your internal score is with them, because you're showing them that you're invested in them. You're invested with them, and you want to continue that relationship long term, not short term. You want to keep getting products with them. So you want to get like personal loans. Personal loans, they really give out high limits. Credit cards, they really give out high limits with the credit cards. But basically, the more products you have, the more you're invested with Navy Federal, the higher your internal score is with Navy Federal. Again, it's from 100 to 450. Guys, let me know in the comments what your internal score, if you know it, with Navy Federal is. Let me know in the comments what your score is. So what you can do is, before you apply for like a credit card, they have a pre-approval tool. So you want to make sure that instead of wasting, like an inquiry, you want to make sure that you get pre-approved for all their products that they have. They have that pre-approval tool. Make sure you use that. That way you're not wasting an inquiry and not knowing if you're going to get approved or not. So that's my time. My name is Toby Rosario. Peace.